Terms and conditions. Legal notice. The publisher has strived to be as accurate and complete as possible in the creation of this report, notwithstanding the fact that he does not warrant or represent at any time that the contents within are accurate due to the rapidly changing nature of the Internet. While all attempts have been made to verify information provided in this publication, the publisher assumes no responsibility for errors, omissions, or contrary interpretation of the subject matter herein. Any perceived slights of specific persons, peoples, or organizations are unintentional. In practical advice books, like anything else in life, there are no guarantees of income made. Readers are cautioned to rely on their own judgment about their individual circumstances to act accordingly. This book is not intended for use as a source of legal, business, accounting, or financial advice. All readers are advised to seek services of competent professionals in legal, business, accounting, and finance fields. You are encouraged to print this book for easy reading. Table of Contents. Foreword Chapter 1. The Basics. Chapter 2. Creating Your Road to Success in Network Marketing. Chapter 3. Plan Your Achievement Direction. Chapter 4. Methods to Find Potential Prospects. Chapter 5. Motivate the spectators throughout. Chapter 6. Generating leads and prospects online. Chapter 7. Involvement of Internet in network marketing. Wrapping up. Foreword. I appreciate your decision to start working on your home-based business as well as your mindset towards everything involved. It is highly exceptional for someone beginning in our business to think and seek ideas beyond the techniques suggested by our sponsors. You without hesitation might see the amazing potential of this thriving business model, and are likely looking for ways you can make the opportunity that works to your standards. Network marketing can be explained as the progress of goods or services from the company to the final consumer all the way through a network of self-sufficient distributors. Whether they know it or not, generally individuals are today involved in some kind of network marketing on an everyday basis. For example, if a new restaurant opens in your town and you attempt it and like it, you are sure to suggest it to your friends. Your endorsement for the restaurant will make your friends visit there, which shows the benefits with the word-to-mouth testimonial. This means your endorsement and referral increases the business in the restaurant. Similarly, after you watch a good movie, you inform your friends, who come to a decision to watch it for that reason. In many areas of our everyday lives, we suggest goods and services to our friends. In America, every 11th second someone begins a new home-based network marketing business. 55% of Americans have bought a network marketing product or service. Establishing an especially winning business goes far beyond just learning what to talk about and do. Similar to any other valuable guidance or personal improvement program, there is no time that you know everything, only the repeated process of learning, growing, and increasing in knowledge, wiseness, and success. This volume is written to provide tools for experienced veterans and fresh, beginner distributors as well. The Bible of Network Marketing A to Z. The final network marketing Bible wrapping businesses, strategies, and everything involved. Chapter 1. The Basics. Synopsis. If you have been with your company a short time, or if you have not seen any real success but you are strong-minded to make it work, this will help you. Most home business owners give up or quit within 6 months of opening their business. That actually is a misfortune, and there are many ways to achieve success today in many types of home business. So nearly anyone may find a method that can lead them to be successful. The beginning. The world is shifting always. The days of 9 to 5, and the security of working for a big company, which was once a mainstay, is disappearing rapidly. Our values are also shifting as a society. We don't like to spend as much time traveling to and from work, and instead we like to spend time with our loved ones and acquaintances. People prefer to earn money for themselves instead of for someone else. This is the case for many people in the world. However, starting and getting your own business to be a success is not easy, since statistics show that more than 80% of such businesses don't make it. Why do most of these marketing businesses not succeed? Well, the reason might be due to the inexperience of the people involved in it. Most probably, the people who began these businesses were not trained properly. Similarly, the industry did not have the believability in the past as it has today among people. Recently, a lot of powerful business people and entrepreneurs have spoken out about how true and feasible the network marketing business model is today. Nevertheless, it is not easy for people without the correct tools. One of the best mediums to attract potential prospects and clients to your network marketing business is with the internet. It is now just as possible to sponsor somebody into your business from America or Australia, as it is from any other part of the world. Isn't that just so exciting? What makes it more interesting is when you do it correctly, you have the chance to establish even stronger business relationships online than you are able to offline. This is due to the strategies you use in attracting more individuals with similar interests, like in their goals, mindset, ambitions, and values. The true world of network marketing might feel relentless. Success is rewarded. Faults are penalized. The advantage is that it keeps you realistic. You may not settle for weakness, laziness, and bad ideas, or your business will fail. There's a huge chasm between a thought that sounds great and an idea that truly gets carried out and succeeds under real-world circumstances. Anybody may muster up great ideas, but most people may not successfully follow through with them. Some people may not handle the pressure of running their own business. They fret about the risk of failure. They're viewing it from the wrong angle though. That risk is precisely the point. Risk is what helps you develop. It makes you stronger. An entrepreneur who dreads risk is like a muscle man who's afraid of barbells. So take the risk to learn something new here today. Get the tools and insight you need to make your business a success. Chapter 2. Creating your road to success in network marketing. Synopsis. Let's start off with talent, skills, or whatever you would like to call it. If you analyze a few of the sites out there, you'd think that all you have to do is push a button and ta-da, the money comes dropping from the sky. Simply, it doesn't work this way. Any business, and I don't care what sort it is, calls for work, and a great part of that work calls for either some sort of skill or training or the cash to hire trained workers to accomplish the work for you. Produce a realistic outlook. Let us have a look at some of the different aspects as they apply to you. Perhaps you were initially attracted into network marketing to create a temporary earning stream. Possibly you had a desire to make life a bit easier for you and your family by earning a few extra $100 or $1,000 each month. Perhaps your intentions were to swap your full-time job with a simple home-based business, which would provide you more free time. In spite of what your incentive, you have to figure out exactly what you expect to gain from your network marketing endeavor. Doing so will allow you to settle on the sum of monthly income that would create your success in this business. This will be the first step in formulating a comprehensive plan to achieve the level of income that will make the achievement of your goals and aspirations successful. For example, if your goal is to bring in $10,000 a month inside few years, your plan will have to be significantly stricter than if your ambition is a few $100s a month. It is vital not only to know how much income you plan to make but similarly why you want the income. Money only is generally not an adequate motivator to carry out constant and unrelenting actions required to set up a network marketing business. Take a few moments to identify what you will need with regards to income, and identify your purposes for becoming involved in network marketing. Answer these questions. 4 years from now, how much monthly income would your company have to make for you to think you are a success? Blank. Blank. What are your best 10 reasons for doing network marketing? Blank. 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 Now that you have figured out your reasons for starting a business, it is time to find the vision and tools that will motivate you. You may be quite content with your current work and lifestyle. If this describes you, your plan might be to add to your current income. Though, if you are trying to build a network marketing business to considerably shape your life and live large, your plan will be a bit different. A visualization that encourages you to be a success has to honor your vital principles and positive thinking. Which are your vital principles? Vital principles and positive thinking need to be honored at any cost. If they are dishonored, you won't be happy. As you visualize your business, create your plans relative to your core principles. If we envisage a future that is not as good as our present reality, this will end up in self-sabotage. Our brain will say, okay, we are going to bomb anyway, thus why work so hard when it is likely to be pointless. We give excuses for performance that conflict with achievement, and then we really do fail. If we see our future about the same as our current situation in life, we will create just enough self-motivation to bring successes that will match what we already have. When things get hard, we will fall back on unproductive habits and get more of the same. Take a minute now to ask yourself sincerely if your present idea for your future is positive, detrimental, or dependable. In spite of where you now find yourself, you have the control to create an empowering and inspiring future. Put your idea into words. Your written dream will be most strong when viewed as something already attained. Create your dream in the first person, present tense. I'm now, I now have, I am doing, ... I'm contributing to, etc. Don't use pessimistic words. Write as many sensory references as you can as well. What are you experiencing psychologically? What sights, sounds and smells are currently in the scene you are visualizing? Who are other people there? Chapter 3. Plan your achievement direction. Synopsis. Create a plan, which will match your imagery. Now that you have a dream, let's bring in the stuff for attainment. Let's start off with talent, skills, or whatever you would like to call it. If you analyze a few of the sites out there, you'd think that all you have to do is push a button and ta-da, the money comes dropping from the sky. Simply, it doesn't work this way. Any business, and I don't care what sort it is, calls for work, and a great part of that work calls for either some sort of skill or training or the cash to hire trained workers to accomplish the work for you. Let's have an honest look at the road to success. The reality. Let's start off with talent, skills, or whatever you would like to call it. If you analyze a few of the sites out there, you'd think that all you have to do is push a button and ta-da, the money comes dropping from the sky. Simply, it doesn't work this way. Any business, and I don't care what sort it is, calls for work, and a great part of that work calls for either some sort of skill or training or the cash to hire trained workers to accomplish the work for you. For instance, let's say you just would like to run a simple marketing business where you write articles to promote affiliate products. The model for this sort of marketing is in reality very easy as far as the steps involved. All the same, there's a lot of skill and talent required to make this model work. For starters, you have to be able to write. Different than popular opinion, not everybody is able to write. Some people have absolutely no composing skill whatever. What are these people going to do? Sure, they might try to get the training. There's no guarantee that they might make it work, particularly if English isn't their first language. Sure, they might merely outsource the writing to somebody else, but that takes cash. And a few people don't have any. That's a fact of life that isn't going to go away. Prior to you even getting down to the writing, there are additional skills that are needed, like keyword research and niche research. Certainly you want to discover a niche where people are spending cash and a product that's been proven to sell. This isn't an inherent skill. It needs to be learned, just like everything else. But even if we could get beyond the skills part of the issue, there's still one thing that trips up most people who will never succeed. It comes down to work ethic. A few people are just not groomed to do everything that's called for to make it in network marketing. Sure, they say they are, but when it comes down to it, when they see how much work is really involved, they quit. How come? Because it's too much for them. Sure enough, some of the blame has to be shouldered by these sales pages with the absurd claims and empty promises. They make it sound so easy, when in point of fact, it isn't. And that's the cold hard truth. Making cash online, regardless of what anybody says to you, isn't easy. If it was, everybody would be doing it. Combine that with the entitlement mentality that we have in the world, lottery lines are pretty darn long these days, and you've a recipe for catastrophe. Bottom line is simple. Some people don't have the skills, the cash or the discipline or the training to make it online with network marketing. So let's begin getting you some of those elements right now. Logically, the basis of any business plan will have three common elements. Goods and services. 1. Understand your company's goods or services. Compare your own company's goods over those offered by all rivals, and scrutinize your own business. Become familiar with all your products and the unique features that make them so much better than others. Develop a true belief in the value of the goods. 2. Talk about your goods or services with others on a daily basis. Keep a list of buyers who may benefit from your company's goods. As you go about your day, watch for chances to suggest your goods to those who may have a need for them. In network marketing, getting buyers comes by introducing other people to some of the benefits your business offers. 3. Support the individuals in your company who see the importance of producing a home-based income that might add to their lives. Let's look a bit more in detail. How do you think others will buy your goods or services, especially when you are not familiar with products? Try to replace your rival's products with yours. Give the buyers the best products without having to compromise. You don't want them to think twice about buying it. Talk to people in your business and upline to find out their perspective on each product and why it is extraordinary. Learn about all the uses for each product and recognize any groups or markets that every item or service may have a benefit for. You should be focusing these groups particularly in your prospecting attempts and with your special products and other offers. A network marketing professional should put into place tools and training that will allow you success, and to get an idea about your buyers. It is essential for those just beginning to be cognizant of some basics required, which include 1. A reasonably priced long-distance plan. Get a plan that makes you pay less than 5 cents for a minute. In case you talk a lot on long-distance calls, it is wise for you to take up the unlimited calling plan, as will be the best in helping you save lot of money. You can even call your provider to request conference or three-party calling. You will need this feature to connect your prospects with your upline and people who will be making your company demonstrations for you until you are able to make your own demonstrations and training your team to make theirs. Also, get voicemail. An outdated answering machine will not make you look good. It is important to record a professional message to welcome the callers with a warm and attractive message as their first impression. You might need a toll-free contact number to do away with any unwillingness on the part of your prospects about calling you back. If you are doing business from various locations, a mobile phone will be handy and useful. Select a plan that suits your requirements. Get a checking account which you can use completely for the network marketing business. Get into the habit of maintaining records and documenting all your expenditures. I like using a net checkbook or any database software program which will allow you to enter all your monthly payment details. It will help to maintain a record and make for simple calculations during the month end and tax time. In this highly developed age, a computer or laptop is necessary. Use them to communicate with your buyers, team members, leads and company via email, write your letters, and marketing. Professionals require business cards and other communiques. If you hand out items with personalized company logo, you look more professional. If your company provides an automatic shipping program, sign up for it to not only get your goods on a regular basis but to similarly set the right example for your team. They will do as you do, not as you say. AutoShip is likewise an excellent way to ensure you will never miss a commission check as you forgot to order products that month. If your business offers a duplicable site, set yours up. Your site might be at low-cost means to acquire your leads and display your business offers. It as well sets another duplicable example for your team. In case you deal with retailing goods, order your business catalogs, prospecting booklets or audio or tapes. You will need to have packages pre-made and on hand at all times so you will never miss a great prospecting opportunity. Learn all the materials the company provides. Study the importance of the pay plan so you might share its high points passionately. If your company or upline offers a pre-recorded opportunity call, pay attention and set up three-party calls. If there is nothing like this, work with your team to create your own. Get the names and numbers of all your upline leaders. You bring in money for those individuals because of your work, so capitalize on their support. Create your own story letter, introducing people to your business, products, and opportunity. Your story letter will tell how you were introduced and why you chose to become involved with your company to go after a home-based income opportunity. It is now time for us to talk about the numbers of network marketing. Speaking with enough people to fill your pipeline with a ceaseless stream of interested leads is vital to accomplishing success. Chapter 4. Methods to find potential prospects. Synopsis. Now let's look at some ways to get people interested. Getting attention. Conduct parties for clients and potential prospects. When individuals consider either throwing parties, the original Tupperware parties are likely the first to come to mind. Even if it does not apply to your opportunity, there are dozens of companies that do promote the product in this way. Cosmetics, apparel, jewelry, cookware, housecleaning products, candles, gift items and a broad range of health products may all be promoted through parties. For many, this is their chief technique of distribution. Benefits of parties. However, can it be a great way to draw in prospects likewise as customers? Well, many companies have demonstrated that it is by blending a business presentation with their product presentation. If you have a satisfied buyer who knows and believes you, it is likely that they will have a serious look at your business if they are interested in methods to earn additional revenue. If it is a recognized sort of prospecting within your company, they will have tools for your presentation. If it is not, there is no reason why you cannot invent your own if this is a business technique you want to follow. Make it intriguing and educational. Accent the advantages instead of the features. Tell stories and include recommendations. Present your product and your opportunity. Do not sell it. Use a video if your company has one and let them view, touch and even try out the product. Keep it easy and above board. You wish it to be a presentation your guests understand they may duplicate. If you do it correctly, you will see them thinking, who do I know that may be interested in this? Offering to handle a party for a likely prospect may be a good way to get them in your system. They might be interested in the business, but are not confident enough to present it themselves, or they simply wish to see how their guests respond. They are looking to test the water, and for reassurance, this may be a great thing for them. You cannot lose. They do all the invitations. Your audience will feel at ease and unthreatened. You may sell some product and may enroll this individual into your business. Even if they decide not to become involved at this time, you will have met 4, 5 or 6 others you are able to follow up with. If you are still new to the business, you will get your upline to do the demonstration for you. If you are comfortable with this technique of prospecting, it may be a quick way of developing your organization, particularly in the early days. Network marketing is all about working with individuals to help them to be successful. This is a good way to show true teamwork and support. Importance of audio. Using audio to market your products and services is something individuals will be comfortable working with. This is as it supplies an effective, professional, riskless and easily duplicated technique to expand a business. Usage of CDs. You could say, I wish to show you something. It will take approximately 20 minutes. You might or might not be interested. Just about every opportunity will have a CD you are able to utilize to prospect individuals. It is because it is so handy. With a CD they may play it in the auto, or listen to it while they are fixing dinner or doing the family chores and so forth. Many individuals have built the groundwork of big businesses utilizing this single technique. Here are just a couple of the reasons why. 1. It takes you out of the equation and provides your prospect the finest possible explanation of the business. You won't come away with the feeling, oh no, why did I say that, or, I forgot to say that, I'm certain that they'd have been interested if I had introduced it better, we have all done this. 2. It answers the 2 chief questions your prospect will have. What do I do? Where do I start? It introduces them to an easy system to abide by that is easily duplicated. 3. It's riskless. There is no fear of rejection or need to manage objections. There will likewise be fewer queries as most of them will have been answered. 4. It makes it simpler to expand your organization in depth, as it empowers beginners to execute the business. The message is reproducible and is not altered. It levels the field. 5. It's a good use of your time, as it may get the message out to many individuals quickly. It likewise means that individuals you bring on board may get a quick start in their business also. And so forth down the line. 6. It takes space out of the equation. If you cannot meet somebody face to face, you are able to telephone him or her and let him or her know that you would like to send him or her something in the mail that he simply has to hear. 7. Lastly, it provides the message to a fresh candidate: I may do this, and it's easy. When you utilize this technique of business building, it is still crucial that you come across as excited when you give them the CD. It is likewise crucial to give them a short time frame to listen to it. Otherwise they might simply leave it on a shelf and never get around to listening to it. Ask if they'll have time to listen to it this evening or tomorrow, as you've somebody else that you have to send it on to. This will produce a sense of urgency, and it likewise means that you are able to get your CD back and hand it on to somebody else. Talking to crowds. Alright, you must be a bit of meeting individuals you do not know yet, but this is a first-class way to get your subject matter across to large amounts of individuals at once. On addressing people. Simply a fast glance through your local paper, you will find activities of oodles of local community groups that are out there in your area. More often than not, they will note the guest speaker, and thank them for doing their part in the organization. This week, at the time composing this book, my local community group thanked their speaker for her talk on ways to end homelessness. The point is that these groups are simply begging for guest speakers, and if you are able to formulate an informational and educational demonstration about your business, they will likely be more than happy to have you speak. The huge bulk of these groups are smaller, very niche oriented, and it would not be a worthwhile utilization of your time. However, a smattering of them might be. There are broad assortments of groups and organizations, which will not commonly appear in the areas you would first think of. The ones you choose to target will depend upon your opportunity and on whether you aim to lead with the product or the company. If you are marketing a health product, there are many self-help organizations that open up to you. There are groups for nearly every ailment and condition you are able to think of: bronchial asthma, arthritis, diabetes, skin problems, actually any condition that your product has demonstrated to be of help with. Simply remember not to make any exorbitant or medical claims. This would be ruinous for your business. A strong, direct pitch ought to also be averted. Overall, this technique is likely more probable to pull in buyers instead of business builders, but it does depend upon the group. The chief prospecting issue with these demonstrations is that individuals might think the only way to build a business is by executing these talks. Many will not wish to do this, and to them it will not seem duplicable. A way to bypass this would be to merely touch on the opportunity side and invite them to see an upcoming business briefing at another time. The most beneficial thing about this approach is that you will formulate confidence in speaking to individuals and a much bigger depth of knowledge about the advantages of your product. At the same time, you will decidedly sell some product, and you might just pick up a nugget of a prospect along the way. Usage of video. You are in all probability thinking at the moment, well, I will learn this section. However, this means is beyond my knowledge. Well, you would be wrong. Video marketing is easy and reasonably priced to do nowadays. It is the latest technology, the big thing in internet marketing. However, only a small number of persons are currently doing it. Think if you went to two comparable sites. If site 1 had 2 to 3 minute personal message from the owner explaining a little about themselves and how they can be useful to you, don't you think you would be more attracted to them? As long as they came across as real, truthful and earnest, you might feel you have started to form a friendship with them already. However, there is more. It has been demonstrated that sites with videos on them have far greater conversion rates even if the video is not really viewed. This has to mean merely by having a video on your site, it is instantly sensed as being more professional, more serious and more useful than like websites without. On the other hand, it might simply signify the way in which individuals wish to acquire information is shifting. We seldom turn to books to answer our inquiries or get answers any longer. We simply Google it. I wonder how much farther into the future it will be before us simply YouTube it. In addition, do not fret if you feel your videos will be too unskilled or badly produced to begin with. Individuals truly do not care. In fact, most of us want to hear from other real-world individuals, giving tangible tips and solutions. We rely on it more than the huge, glitzy corporate messages we see. You might be surprised to hear. You are able to record and post a video on the net for utterly no charge, if you have an inbuilt webcam in your monitor or laptop computer. If you do not, you are able to pick one up for a modest price online. You will be able to utilize a video recording, uploading service like Vidler. There is a little learning curve to this, and it is only suitable if you have a site to upload it to. All the same, if you do have a camcorder, or access to one, it is easy enough to transfer your video onto your personal computer or laptop computer just like you would with your photographs and then upload it directly onto YouTube. It is easy, but if you require any assistance, just Google uploading a video to YouTube, and you will discover some videos about it at, surprisingly enough, YouTube. So if it's not the technology that's stopping you, what is it? If you are anything like me, and 90% of the population, it's what you're going to talk about, how you're going to sound, how you're going to appear, how you're going to come across, and so forth, and so on. It is like everything, you learn and develop in confidence as you continue. Here are a couple of hints for your first video message. 1. Organize the scene. Let your visitor appreciate where you are recording the video from and perhaps even provide them a view of your surroundings. It helps them to begin to establish a kinship with you. 2. Speak to the camera and envisage you are speaking to one person solely, the ideal visitor to you. You do not have to gaze into the lens all the time, but if you have a camera with a side viewing screen, make certain you are not staring at that. 3. Involve the spectator in what is occurring. If somebody is with you, perhaps assisting with the filming, note his or her attendance prior to moving on. You ought to make certain your video comes across as innate and informal. However, the best hint is just to give it a go and formulate your own style as you go on. Delivering a video presence on the net is a great deal more potent than any other net medium. If you simply have time to get involved in one net activity, it would be a hard call between having a blog and video promotion. I believe video marketing just takes it as it makes you stick out as a serious player and you are able to rapidly develop yourself as the go-to individual in your field. Chapter 5. Motivate the prospects throughout. Synopsis. While discovering great prospects is a challenge in itself, when you have identified them, you have to have a way to motivate them to buy your service or product. Individuals may find a way to get the things they wish when they are sufficiently motivated. Attempt a few of these tips to motivate prospects. Do it right. Demonstrate and do not tell your prospects how excellent you are. Studies demonstrate that nonverbal communication like body language and tone of voice are far more influential in motivating individuals than words. Present your product at every chance, and when you are speaking to a prospect, make certain you convey the excitement. It will be catching, while merely a boring fact-filled presentation will leave your prospect with little love for your services. Ask questions and heed the responses from your prospects. They will tell you what they require and what motivates them to purchase. When you shut up and let them tell you, it is simple to turn things around and provide them precisely what they ask for. Notice the feelings and passions affiliated with their needs and show them how you are able to satisfy those needs. The sales process is about the buyer, not about you. Soft sell yourself with stories rather than reams of data. Prospects recall stories and how they associate to their own situation. In your story, tell them how they may win, just like the individual in your story. Individuals want what others have and are motivated to get it, occasionally simply for that reason. Introduce a sense of importance when you speak to prospects, but don't utilize a hard sell approach though, as no one likes being sold to. Rather, simply present the deadline or time sensitivity of the offer as a fact. When prospects believe they have all the time in the world to make a determination, they will take it. They will not be motivated to act swiftly if you give them a cause to wait. Chapter 6. Generating leads and prospects online. Synopsis. Sales leads must begin the day you go into business and carry on until the day you quit. They are the lifeblood and the primary source of revenue for your business. Without the continual refilling of your sales funnel, your cash flow, revenue, and business will finally dry up. Net marketing and sales leads are a basic activity day in and day out for your business. Getting the leads. Sales leads are the livelihood of making revenue online. Without a great prospect, you do not have any kind of starting place. It is best to have prospects that are warm and already prepared for your products or services. Future buyers accumulated based upon consumers who have bought like products or are sourced from niche sites all centering on your product domain will be the most amenable. Sales leads are easy to locate. All you have to do is see to it you communicate your value proposal correctly to get the attention of your prospects. You are able to get the best value for your marketing revenue by really understanding what it is your prospects look for. Lead generation does take a little time and planning to accomplish. If done correctly, you will be able to reap the rewards and return hundreds of fresh sale leads for your business monthly for many years to come. Generating many prospects for a specific industry. You bet you can. Frequently the best results, in the form of great conversion rates and increased sales, happen when a specific niche and a specific prospect is targeted. An illustration of this relates to the manual traffic exchanges. The business owners using traffic exchanges are there for one solitary reason: traffic. You are able to target this niche with services, tools, and info about techniques to increase effectiveness of their efforts or means to better their revenue flow. Sales leads are prospective customers that have the potential to be changed over into actual buyers through dedicated efforts. It calls for a centered approach to convert leads into real income. Take the time up front to consider from your prospect's perspective. You will be much more effective. Getting sales leads and managing prospects has always been a necessity for all net business. The economic downswing, however, is causing sales and marketing pros to center on more effective lead generation. Yielding an unceasing stream of prospects will better your business and keep the available work regular. Make generating fresh leads an unceasing part of your daily business routine. Yielding fresh buyers from article marketing efforts may be an effective approach. Acquiring solid, high-quality opportunities takes a clear approach. Yielding leads is the all-important business activity. It is the thing to do consistently, and to a few individuals it is something that is rather expensive to achieve effectively. It ought to allow you to earn more revenue by converting more prospects into sales without spending too much of your cash on advertising. It is crucial to comprehend your marketing ROI at all times. Net prospecting is the utilization of net marketing tools to yield leads for fresh customers or contacts. It is one of the latest approach by which net channels are leveraged to drive enrollment in your services or to drive traffic to your website. One-way net businesses get prospective buyer info by producing general info sites on assorted topics. Content is king on the net, and more often than not individuals are looking to have their questions resolved. Net visibility is a huge part of this, which is why SEO is such a raging topic among individuals looking to make money online. Lead generation and SEO. It is like sustenance. Search engine marketing campaigns have to take into account all facets of the client base, the keywords prospects may enter, and intents of the info seeker. The customer base, trends and analytic trends all are crucial variables and factors that a great search engine marketing campaign ought to understand and base their techniques on. Yielding fresh leads via valuable and relevant content will better your business and keep the search engine spiders intrigued. Make generating sales leads a steady part of your daily business routine. Leveraging free sources of site traffic and producing a product or service fulfilling on the needs of other business owners is an excellent technique. Begin with a plan, set clear-cut goals, measure, monitor, track, and follow through. Establish your plan around annual, monthly, weekly and daily prospecting actions. Require of yourself a weekly minimum number of prospecting contacts and visits to your sales pages from an assortment of free of charge traffic sources. Build your marketing plan to yield a regular, consistent flow of prospects to see to it your conversion ratios will lead to favorable cash flow in a predictable manner. It calls for time, effort, and constant tweaks to have a regular flow of fresh leads. Chapter 7. Involvement of Internet in Network Marketing. Synopsis. Why is the Internet pepping up network marketing? In the fast-paced time and era of the data age, individuals get ahead in life not by working hard solely, they have to work smart. The net. The three most fruitful industries in the world are: 1. Information technology. 2. Telecommunications. 3. Network marketing. What does the internet have to offer? Conceive of email blasting, net order processing, rich media advertising, lead capture pages, video conferencing autoresponders. These are illustrations of a few tools on the net that may be utilized to your advantage in your network marketing business. Those tools may greatly profit your network marketing efforts. In net marketing, individuals always discuss leverage. However, what do we leverage? Since the technological revolution, individuals would leverage their efforts on other individuals. Autopilot option. Did you realize that now you are able to take this leveraging element one step further utilizing the net? Note how a mere email may make a sale for you without making a telephone call, looking for your acquaintances, or driving all the way to the mall to buy your prospect a drink. An autoresponder is a tool that sends out a pre-written email or script, tailor-made toward the prospect's details for him to be pitched about your merchandise or your opportunity. Without getting out of your seat, you are able to assemble a web page and anybody who wants more info can enter his name, email address and telephone number. You are able to get these leads by arranging a lead capture page. These pages may be published in the form of a sales letter. They will do the selling for you day in and day out even while you are asleep. Individuals who buy your business or product online will be able to utilize the product at once if it is a digital product. If it is a physical product, the network marketing company commonly sets up shipping or delivery. If the lead does not buy the product but rather enters his particulars in the web page, the autoresponder will send off a series of emails to the lead for two purposes: supplying additional info and follow-up. They will continue receiving these emails until they either purchase something from you or request the system to remove them off their subscriber base. Do you recognize how mighty utilizing the net is in helping your network marketing business develop leaps and bounds? Think. Most individuals will only be able to meet a determined number of leads in a day. Traveling takes time and individuals will only see you at their convenience. On the net, your potential clientele is limitless. Moreover, do you recognize that as all the sales pitching, prospecting, and follow-through may be machine-driven by a few easy, pre-written emails? This is too great to be real. What's the catch? Well, your networking business does not go on automatic pilot automatically. You will still have to interact with your downline. They are still your obligation after all. Guide them and most significant of all, becoming their friend. No long-term company may ever be launched without edifice relationships. Individuals build relationships with their buyers, then they will get repeat sales partners, so their stake will forever be there, and resellers. But using the net takes some of the heavy load off your back. It is like plowing the field with a tractor rather than utilizing horses. 80-20 rule. In any business including network marketing, the rule of 80-20 is employed, which means 20% of top-performing marketers are making 80% of cash online. If you want success in your business, then, you need to be the top 20% in the group to share the 80% of lucrative opportunities. And, if you're not born to be a network marketing guru, then, following the success path of network marketing gurus is the most beneficial option. What are the features of those successful marketers that help them to make tons of cash online? When a marketing guru has demonstrated that they may earn a couple of $1,000 a day, if you follow their method, you'll achieve the same result. Well, you must understand the statement correctly. Yes, they're bringing in that cash, but it isn't occurring overnight. They work hard at first to get their site and income to its current level. You can't expect to start your business today and be successfully earning $1,000 a day tomorrow or within a few days. You can copy the techniques used by marketing gurus to help you achieve your goal in the shortest possible period, because you may avert most errors that may waste your time. Those marketing gurus may get rolling with getting traffic and interest with others' products, but at the end they formulate their own products. Therefore, you must have your own marketing product in order to accomplish the success. And, marketing gurus don't market their products or services only by themselves. They let others help in downlines and divvy up a percentage of revenue. Therefore, in order to utilize the power of others to sell your products or company, you need to willingly portion out a sufficient profit to your people so that they may cover their marketing cost while making a beneficial profit out of it. Marketing gurus don't sell or offer their products to their prospects or customers on one-time basis. They prefer to keep the contact of their customers or prospects for succeeding marketing and sales purpose. That's why on their sales pages visitors commonly will be presented freebies like free ebooks, guides, e-zines or enlightening reports in exchange with their email and name. Psychologically, most people like to have free stuff and are willing to enter their email contact just to download their free copies. This is how marketers establish a huge customer prospect list which they might utilize to upsell their future products. The top network marketing gurus are well known in the marketing world. Their name itself is the pledge to the quality of their products or the products they're marketing. More people will believe that the marketing techniques used by gurus will work as compared to the same formulas if offered by an unknown marketer. Therefore, you must work to become a notable marketer. Composing reviews, testimonials and generating free reports and guides to assist other people in their business enables you to acquire exposure and to be realized as an expert. When your name gets known in the network marketing world, your products or the products you're marketing will be easily sold. Wrapping up. These are few ways to adjust your mentality and find some new techniques and strategies available today to be successful in our business. The biggest advantage you earn or get from this book is the correct mindset to be a success and a basis to begin your training and knowledge of tools. A recent story shows that in less than 10 years 40% of working people will transform themselves into self-governing business owners contractors. Many individuals are already looking for additional methods to earn extra income for their alternative lifestyles. Network marketing is only today creating a new revolution and is expected to be ongoing for the life beyond this generation. Your initial search for this type of business probably won't put you on the path to the best earning opportunities known to men today. Indeed, it is not as easy as joining a company and working for your monthly income. Nobody can ever predict what could happen in the future of the business, but if you work hard with the best strategies and mindset, get the right tools and training, you can achieve success. At times the money might take some time, but you can have success once you are at the peak of your business.